Hey there again, folks. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Never7, The End of Infinity. We are still rolling with Haruka. Not that way. Anyway. Nah. But anyway. So, her ending is still coming up, so that's cool. Yeah, statements that mean nothing, pretty much. So let's just get rolling. Rolling! Try my best to calmly ask this, even though my heart is racing. Fishing? Recognized firmly as if it were natural. This will make the third day in a row we've gone fishing together. Seems Haruka's really got hooked on it. Not gonna comment on that again. Seems that to Haruka, it's already been decided that I'm going to go fishing with her. Even though I still haven't said anything, well, it's fun, so I'm okay with that. I quickly begin to get ready. Haruka firmly watches me. Haruka, I'm going to change my clothes soon. I'll be naked, so, Having finally realized it, she quickly averts her eyes and gazes at the floor. A slight blush rises to her cheeks. Just like that, she tries to leave the room. You know, that accidental joke I said earlier, not as much of a joke. Well, still quite the joke, but not as much of a stretch, I should say. Haruka, call out to her just as she starts leaving. There's something I have to tell her.
Nani?
It was the prince that kissed the princess in Sleeping Beauty, not the other way around. That's it. I wouldn't try to wake up anyone else for that matter.
Makoto ga sou iu no nara.
With those words, Haruka leaves the room. And thus the two of us have once again gone to the pier. While setting up the fishing gear, I suddenly look up at the sky. It's looking kind of dark and dreary. It's heavily covered with clouds. We're definitely not getting any good weather today. But that's good weather for fishing, though, right? Supposedly, anyway. It's been a long time since I fished. Even so, Haruka cheerfully dangles her fishing line. Mine is dangling in the water as well, though, in truth. My heart's not really into it. Just being able to be with Haruka is enough, right? But as usual, my line's not getting a single bite. Of course, it's just me who is having trouble. Who's having this problem?
Mata tsureta. Mite hora. Konna ni ookii no ga tsureta yo.
As usual, Haruka keeps pulling in a multitude of big catches. Why is she so much better than me? It's a little frustrating not being able to catch anything, but just seeing Haruka like this makes it all worth it. You know, it'd be funny if they did like a, you know, like in the movies, 5 years down the line thing, you know, that they do a lot of times at the end. And one said, Yuka, she went to rehab for alcohol, and Haruka, she has her own line of tackle named after her. That would be hilarious, I think. She scientifically designed it herself for for smoothness in the water and attractability to the fishes. The days I've spent getting to know this side of her run through my mind. A clone, Saki said with confidence that Haruka is a clone. But why, even if it's the truth, how did Saki even know about that? I'm guessing that Okihiko will wind up having his own reality TV show. I'm betting so, where everybody will hate him, but they'll keep tuning in to watch him anyway, which will make everybody kind of happy, sort of. The question I had 2 days ago still floats in my head, and then Haruka said that she was just somebody's copy. She said that she had no heart. Could any person really not have a heart? It's impossible for me to believe that, as she's having so much fun right now. I tried comparing the Haruka I see now to the one I saw when we first met. The difference is huge, isn't it? Haruka has really changed. The current Haruka frequently has very humane expressions. You can definitely feel emotion in them. Little by little, I think that Haruka is finding that which has caught her heart.
Makoto?
Haruka's voice pulls me back to reality. It probably looked like I was spacing out. She's been looking at me curiously as I pondered.
どうかした?
No, it's nothing. It's just that for some reason or other I was remembering everything that's happened between us since we first met.
私のこと?
Yeah, a lot of things have happened in the last 5 days, huh? The crowd was with that attitude change. Haruka? As Haruka firmly grasped her fishing rod, her eyes keenly focused on the faraway horizon. A lot of things really did happen. I indulge in my thoughts again. To Haruka, it's probably been one large series of events. Her being exposed as a clone, her receiving Okahiko's sudden love confession, her continuous quarrels with Saki, their true circumstances still unknown to me, and also her first kiss. And then I am taken aback as I realize it. And then I start to believe I did it as a favor for Haruka. I didn't do it as a favor or out of any paternal feelings. I did it to her because of the genuine feelings I have for her as a woman. Sorry, that the way he worded that was kind of. What about Haruka? What does Haruka think of me? Haruka. Haruka slowly turns her face toward me. There's not a single drop of emotion to be found in her expression.
何?
I want to confirm it. What does Haruka think of me? But if Haruka feels that I'm someone like a father to her, then I couldn't bear it. If she doesn't see me as a man, then... No, that's nothing. Don't worry about it. Haruka turns her gaze to the ocean. Her coldness only increases my anxiety. My uneasiness is starting to eat me alive. Should I ask her, or should I just leave it? I think you should keep saying, "Hey Haruka." Nothing. "Hey Haruka." Nothing. Cool. Hey Haruka. Because that's basically what it just said. As I grasp my fishing rod, I continue to worry endlessly. When noon arrives, the two of us decide to grab some lunch at Luna Beach as always. Look at the lunch menu as Haruka orders a sandwich.
それにしても、二人とも仲がいいよね。
This is different. This was him and Yuka last time, right? Maybe you always wind up going here for dinner on this day, depending on whose ending you're getting. Especially if you're getting Izumi's ending, I guess. Izumi-san teases us as she approaches us. No, it's not like that. Feeling a little embarrassed, I instinctively avert my eyes. I throw a fleeting glance at Haruka. She's silently nibbling her sandwich. Despite her dainty bites, the way she eats makes me feel that she has a large appetite.
それにしてもはるかちゃん、もうこれで3日連続じゃない。よく飽きないよね。釣り好きだから。
I don't like your food, I just like fishing, so this is the most convenient place to eat. She says this as bluntly as always. Hey, you don't have to be so blunt. I already know by now that that's just normal behavior for Haruka. But I've noticed that whenever she's talking to Izumi-san, she always becomes blunter than usual. Strange. I scowl as I hold back the urge to scold Haruka for her behavior. It's no way to treat others, after all. Could it be that Haruka dislikes Izumi-san?
まあ、好きでやってるんならいいんだけどね。
Izumi-san turns her attention towards me.
誠くんも毎日続けるほど釣り好きだったんだ。
Dang you decisions! Yeah. Take a bite out of my lunch as I answer. Seems like that wasn't the answer Izumi-san was hoping to hear from me. I'm trying to stay focused on Haruka. Izumi-san returns to the counter as if having lost interest. Haruka continues to silently eat her sandwich. Maybe that was the wrong thing to do. Maybe we were supposed to get a thing. Not exactly. You know, she would stick around and kind of be the third, not the third wheel, because that's being the third wheel is being inconvenient. What is a third wheel? What reference does it have? Because tricycles have 3 wheels, and they're very much more stable than bicycles. So I'm not getting why that would be inconvenient. Of course, the 3 is a crowd statement. Yeah. But she offered good advice last time. I wonder if that's... Didn't she offer advice last time? Seems like she did. So I wonder if that's if I missed that. Feels like she's completely engrossed in her food. It's obvious she didn't hear a single word of our conversation just now. Before long, as if noticing my glance, Haruka looks in my direction. A sweet smile rises to her face. Huh? Who's she looking at? It's not like there's anyone else here but me, right? Haruka's showing only me that human-like expression. That alone makes me happy. Oni-chan! Or maybe she's smiling at Kurumi. Kurumi comes over to us, finally finishing her work in the main part of the restaurant. Maybe she was smiling at Kurumi. Maybe they've started their own online Sea Roach fan club where they're planning their club activities, you know, like the Sea Roach cosplay contest where everybody dresses up like sea roaches and waddle around, skittering. She's carrying a tray in her hands. On it is the coffee I ordered. However, I am unable to immediately respond to her. My attention is solely focused on Haruka's heartwarming smile. Strong emotions burst from inside me and overwhelm all my senses. This guy's quite an emotional guy. He keeps talking like this. I smile to myself. Suddenly, Kurumi yanks my ear. Seems like she's become irritated at me for not answering her. Ah! Not with my ear. I'm listening, so let go of me. With a sullen, angry expression, Kurumi finally lets go of me. What is it? Yeah. Memories, huh? I see. Huh? I didn't mean anything particular, but... Gosh. Kurumi slaps the coffee cup on the table with all her might. What? The boiling hot coffee flies in the air and directly hits my pants. Kurumi, get me a dishcloth. It'd be really bad if Izumi just walked out and he's like, and just to see like him pulling his pants off and say, "It's hot in my pants," or something like that. Something along those lines. That'd be a horrible misunderstanding. Whoa, she don't even care. Kurumi completely ignores me, acting like nothing happened.
Makoto-kun, daijoubu? Yakata shite nai?
Izumi-san frantically runs over to me. She quickly hands me a dish towel. Wipe, 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 wipe. Damn it, Kurumi. Just then, Haruka suddenly stands up. She averts her eyes from Kurumi and Izumi-san and quickly starts to leave the shop. What? I give Izumi-san a slight bow and pursue Haruka outside.
Kurumi.
Huh? What about Kurumi?
Kurumi. なんだか楽しそうだった。
That's why people who are always having fun, they just throw hot liquid onto other people's pants. Huh? What are you saying? She was really pissed off at me, wasn't she?
そうじゃなくて、
Oh, yeah, before that, yeah, before.
くるみはいつも明るくていい子だよね。
Depending on what you mean by always, and depending on what you mean by good. Well, she certainly is cheerful, but I don't know if that necessarily makes her a good girl. Is something wrong? Haruka? Haruka's expression hardens. Seriously, what's wrong? She's making me worried.
なんでもないよ。
You say it's nothing, but that's not true, is it? But Haruka doesn't answer. No, it's more like she's stubborn, refusing to talk. The rest of her trip back to the pier, Haruka doesn't say a word. Excuse me. We grab our fishing poles once again. The change in Haruka's face due to fishing is miraculous. Although Haruka looked so depressed a short while ago, she's now completely back to being cheerful. I think Haruka and Kurumi suffer from differing forms of bipolar thing. You know, a bipolar issue where, you know, only Kurumi's is more violent and Haruka is just more like kind of a lot more mild in the extremes. Does that make sense? It's more mild extremes. Yeah, I don't think that goes very well. Not a single trace of gloom can be found on her beaming face as she enthusiastically fishes. What's with this quick change in attitude? It's whatever. Just looking at Haruka's cheerful expression fills me with happiness. Hey Haruka, how about a fishing contest this afternoon? Oh my gosh. Okay.
Makotoが私と?
That look on her faces. She don't know what's going on.
受けて立ちましょう。
She's like totally shocked, and she's happy about it. Mostly because she's realized he ain't caught a thing. I wonder if she's gonna try to let him win or something, and she's not gonna be able to. It seems like something that she would try to do. Alright, that's the spirit. And so against better judgment, I lay down this reckless challenge. Of course, the result is obvious from a mile away.
Makoto, やっぱり才能ないんだよ。
Damn, she said it again. I know you don't have to tell me. You don't have to tell me for me to know that.
いいよ。代わりに私がどんどん釣ってあげる。
Wow. Haruka teases me with a coy grin. However, I'm not annoyed. Not the slightest. It's not because I'm acting tough or anything like that, but because Haruka's happy. That's all that's important to me. The setting sun's glow illuminates Haruka's cheeks. Haruka and I returned to the lodge. Haruka went to the bathroom saying she was going to take a shower. I'm currently lying down on the bed in my room. 5 days of camp life up until today. Good grief. The 5 days of camp life up until today. A lot really has happened in them. Okay, that kind of was an awkward sentence. When I gently closed my eyes, the memory up until today are revived like a revolving lantern.
私にはないから。 わからない。私にはないから。心がないから。私には心がないから。じゃあどうして人はキスするの？
It's probably to demonstrate their love and confirm their feelings for each other.
確かめ合う？じゃあキスして。キス。私に近寄らないで。何よ、来ないでよ。クローンに用はないわ。私をずっと助けてくれる？守ってくれる？そういう話はやめ。ストップストップ。びっくりしたよね。ごめん、つまんないこと言って。いい、自分のことくらい自分で何とかしなくちゃ。それ違う。あれは違うの。誰が灯しているのかわからないの。誰も知らない。知ることもできない。そう、だから知らぬい。誠、やっぱり才能ないんだよ。いいよ、代わりに私がどんどん釣ってあげる。
To me, who has been a slacker since entering college, all those memories are just precious personal experiences to me. Now to think about it, what was the goal of this camp again? You can never said. From the start, there was no goal. If there truly is one, then it's only to deepen the bonds of friendship between the group members. Okay, Hiko certainly said something like that, didn't he? Till last day of the camp, I can't tell anyone the purpose behind it. Yuka also said something like that. But none of that matters to me anymore. Even though I think the original goal is trivial, I've begun to feel that this camp has something that's very significant to me. Haruka. This camp is where Haruka and I met and got to know each other. That alone is enough. This camp ends the day after tomorrow. On the afternoon of the 7th, we'll have no choice but to leave here. Then we'll return to our ordinary lives. Just what is ordinary? An empty life where nothing happens? When I think that, I can't help but become melancholic. Before I know it, I begin to wish that I could continue living this way forever. Here, there's Yuka, Saki, Kurumi, Izumi-san. Okuhiko too, I suppose. And of course, Haruka. I feel a boundless attachment to these past 5 days, these days that have passed by dramatically to some extent. No matter how many times I want these days to continue always. For eternity. You need to shut your mouth, Makoto. Shut your mouth. They go to the same college, don't they? So, I mean, they don't have to, I mean, it would be, I'm wondering how, the other endings would be. But, they go to the same college, so it's not like they're going to be, like, apart. I mean, they're in the same seminar thing, so, yeah. The other endings, however, would be a little bit more complicated, I would think. Again, I don't know exactly how they are, Open the damn door. Well, my eyes suddenly opened. It seems I unawareingly fell asleep. Who is it? I raise half my body and call out to them. The door opens. Big surprise, right? Haruka's standing there. She's staring straight at me. What's wrong? You want something?
外
Huh?
外行かない？
Outside? You mean taking a walk? Haruka nods. Why? Well, I don't mind. She's acting very strangely. When I answer, Haruka's face lights up. If I can be with Haruka, then I don't need a reason. Haruka and I slowly descend the hill road. The nice weather of the last few days is long gone to the point that the environment is very chilly. Usually the ground would feel moderately warm, but now it feels as freezing as a winter's night. If it was just a little bit colder, then there'd be frost collecting on the ground now. We silently advance towards the coastline. We'll only go as far as Princess Beach tonight. I think this briefly thinking back to something that happened a few moments ago. When we left the lodge, Haruka had muttered, I want to go somewhere close to where we can see the ocean. I don't think we'll be able to see the stars tonight. There'll be no Shiranui either, since there's no difference in temperature between the shore and the sea, which is scientifically the reason, no matter what you say. Look, Wikipedia. My phone. That doesn't exist in this game. That would have been a horrible ending to that scene if he'd been like, you know what, on this phone, this is what this says. It's the reason of Shiranui. And no, I don't know about that. No one knows when they light up. After all, it's a mystery. We will find life on other planets, and we will ask these highly advanced beings what the meaning of Shiranui are, and they will answer with their sophisticated computers that have told them what the meaning of life is, and they will say, I don't know. We're working on it. 43, that's how they work. 42. I think it's 42 is the joke. Stupid joke, though. But if it were around the same time as last night, then maybe they would. I'm in trouble. What should I say? There's something I really want to say to her, right? Seems like there's something she really wants to say to you, is what I'm thinking. Something I want to ask her, right? I know what it is. Haruka, what do you think of me? Haruka! Exclamation mark. When I look at Haruka, my mind goes blank. My mind really has gone blank.
どうしたの?
No,
冷たいかな?
Huh?
今夜、海の水。冷たいといいね。誠?
Huh?
誠と一緒にいたかった。
Haruka says this and touches my hand. Sensation of her palm is very smooth.
だから、誠と外に出たかったの。誠と
He's completely shut
二人きりでい
down.
たかったから。
He is completely shutting down all systems right now. Haruka looks down at the ground. She stops walking. Haruka, my heart is brimming with emotions. Haruka said it just now. I wanted just two of us to be together. Haruka sees me as a man. Never thought of me as a father-like figure. My heart feels like it's burst open. I gently squeeze Haruka's hand. Her warm body heat seeps into her hand, from her hand into me. And so Haruka and I once again begin walking towards Princess Beach, holding hands the whole time. Even after our arrival at Princess Beach, the sky is as gray as ever. Dark clouds block out the stars and moonlight. Without the light, it's difficult to make out much. I don't mind though, as Haruka is beside me. Haruka sits down on the beach. She gets down on her clothes, but doesn't seem to care in the slightest. Sit down next to her. Haruka firmly stares at the ocean. Neither of us say anything. There's no need to. In the darkness, all we can hear is the sound of the waves. I stare at Haruka's face as she stares at the ocean with what appears to be obsession. Get the urge to ask her something that I've been curious about this time. Hit enter. Next time, we're gonna find out what that obsession is. I'm guessing why she's so fascinated with water. I was just thinking that myself. Although that hasn't... Well, the whole fishing thing has to do with water, so I'm guessing that has to do with it. You know, and she was fascinated by that pool, sliding into the pool. Sea roaches, which are near the water, so yeah, she's Yeah. Well, I've been wondering about that. I don't know if that's if that's really what it's gonna ask her, but I'm assuming so. So if you folks enjoyed, I shall see you in the next one. Farewell there.